Hey everyone, this is Ken. I just wanted to go through how to wrap your token if you have one of the original contract tiles. Keep in mind this process is completely reversible, so if you do want to unwrap, you always can. But a lot of people do like having it shrink wrapped basically inside of an ERC token because that lets you do things like trade on OpenSea, you can transfer to other people. It's just generally a little easier to work with. Even when wrapped, you can still set your tile, set your URL, everything like that. So to get started, I'm just going to take a tile that I own. So in this case, I'm going to do tile 2706. And then what I have to do, and this is unfortunately because in the original 2016 contract, I didn't think about needing to transfer a tile to a specific person. I thought that people would just want to sell it and it didn't matter who would get it. So essentially to wrap it, what you have to do is you have to set your tile for sale, and this is the risky part because when you do this, anyone out there could buy it basically before you do. So the important thing to do is ensure that the sell price is high enough that even if someone does basically buy it out from you, you're still happy. A safe number is typically just above the floor on OpenSea. If you want to be a little safer than that, just go a little bit higher. Today I am going to set mine at 10F. Another thing to note is when you're using this wrapper front end, it's basically designed to make it as easy as possible, and the prices that you see here are in ETH. But if you go to the contract directly and you try to do this without this site, you can do that, but just remember the price there is in WEI, and don't make the mistake of accidentally selling your tile for like 1/1000th of a penny, which I know several people, including myself, have accidentally done. So next up, I'm going to hit set for sale. It's going to come up, it's going to charge me way too much gas, as it always does. If you're looking for the cheapest gas price, it fluctuates tremendously during the day. If you can be up during like early morning, middle of the night, it definitely gets cheaper. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and confirm it. And this is basically saying I am willing to sell this tile for 10 ETH. At this point, someone could buy it from you, or provided they don't, you can wrap. So again, keep in mind, just make sure you set this high enough that you're not going to be sad if someone takes it. The other part of that too is I know several people have accidentally set it to like some insanely high number. That's not a big deal. You can just set it for sale again at a lower price. So you can always adjust the price. If you set it to 0, that's the same thing as saying I don't want anyone to be able to buy it. So that's the safest thing you can do, but you can't unfortunately wrap it without listing it for sale. That transaction should go through pretty quick, hopefully. Alright, I did speed that up. That took a little while. It finally set the price to 10. So I then go down here to actually wrap it. Wrapping the token is you're essentially buying it from yourself at the same price that you have it set. So the important thing to note here, and I apologize because there's literally nothing I can do unless someone comes up with a better idea, you do have to have enough of your own ETH to purchase it from yourself. So like if I set this to 10 ETH here, I'm going to have 10 ETH to purchase it from myself. So I'm going to basically go down here, I'll hit wrap. I get charged a little bit, that's a lot more gas. I will go and rush it for this video, but again, do this like at some time during the middle of the night, it'll be a lot cheaper. It'll automatically populate the Etherscan link here so you can view it. And then once this finishes, oh, that was really fast. I did not speed that up. So it finished, and that means I now have the wrapped tile. And that means like if I log into say OpenSea with the same wallet, I would see that tile, I could list it there. You can still set the tile image or update the URL. You can do everything you can do with the original token. It's just a little bit safer and easier to deal with. And again, if you do want to unwrap a token, you can always do that as well. I don't have like a helpful little website to do the unwrapping yet. I will get that up at some point soon, hopefully, but I don't think that many people will use it. And then that's really it. The only other thing I would say is if you have any questions watching this video and you're not sure about something, please reach out to me. on Discord or Twitter or anywhere, I would much rather take the time to help you than something bad happen. And it should be really safe the way that I just showed. I just don't want anyone to do this if it doesn't make sense or if they have any questions. One other note, I have heard of a couple people where they're not able, like MetaMask doesn't pop up for them sometimes if they're on Firefox, and I've also heard, I think some hardware wallets it doesn't pop up. I haven't been able to test that myself and fix it yet, because I'm actually waiting to get several different hardware wallets so I can do the testing. But just know that if you hit a weird error, it's not going to hurt anything. It just might not work with Firefox. And again, I'm going to try to test with other browsers as well to make sure that they're all working. But yeah, that's basically it. And thank you very much for watching, and I cannot wait to see what all the tiles end up being. Thank you. Bye.